Today is a very important day for me. The first day I would say was the day my sons were born, and then today, because it is the beginning of a new movement. When we talk about a campaign, to promote a cause, it's never easy. Because you don't just combat discrimination. You don't just combat discrimination by just changing the laws or changing, combat discrimination by changing the heart and the mind and the soul. And that's what we are here to do today with our Free and Equal campaign's new endeavor, our video, The Welcome. With The Welcome, we would like to bring to you the message of equality. We want to begin a new movement whose message is equality for all. And that's what we want to show from this video, that we are not asking for separate rights. We are asking for equal rights for one and for all. A lot of people have come together to make this video happen. There have been teams working from New York, there have been teams working from London, there have been teams working from India, there's been a wonderful advertising agency like Curry Nation, we've had the greatest DOP come on board like Sanjay F. Gupta, there's Lonji, there's Anita Dongre, there's Joe Mansoori. So many people have come together to make this happen, including the legendary music company Saregama, whose VP and CFO we have here amongst us. Thank you for coming. And what I would like to say is that with this video, we would like to use the universal language of music to communicate to one and all that together we will build a world that is free and equal. With this, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you a wonderful colleague from the film industry, somebody who's been a very vociferous supporter of gay rights in our country, and he's spoken so well and supported the community very, very well. He is a believer of equality and good human rights, equality for all, the one and only Imran Khan.
Really, I was very happy, and I believed after the 15th, I always said at the court also, 15th is a lucky day for India, and it has been lucky. When I was inside the court, and when we were walking out, Ernest is one of the petitioners who is here with me. The best thing what I feel about ours is that still we have won the halfway, and we are the only sexual minority which is visible. Transgender word, I don't go with it. I'm a hijra and I stick to my word. We come under the umbrella of the transgenders, and there are transgenders in India too. And I believe in my culture. And in this whole region, I just said 2 months ago at a UN website of UNAIDS, when we were dealing with the Asia Pacific Transgender Network, this is the high time that the government, the state and the federal government start taking the responsibility of sexual minority people, immaterial whether they are gay, lesbian, transgender, or in this region of Asia Pacific, जैसे हमारे पास हिजड़े हैं, तो एशिया पैसिफिक में बहुत सारे countries के पास there are many other minorities like me of transgenders. There are baklas, there are varias, there are this. So this is the right time, and the judiciary has literally told the government, federal and state of Union of India, to respond in 6 months. And the curative petition which is there is one more sigh of relief that the half-won battle which we are fighting, together we will win it and have one more golden era where we can be proud of our judiciary and being the largest democracy of we have experience right from, because we are the only sexual minority which is visible, and we come from a patriarchal family, not patriarchal society, and the patriarchal society has always targeted femininity in a very beautiful way of oppressing sexual abuse. And the issue is all right. Even when I literally became famous also, I was pushed out of Bombay Gymkhana. That also was one of the things which our city has seen. And imagine when I'm so stubborn lady, Lakshmi, can face discrimination right into the walking eras of Parliament, Mantralay, roads, something, then what about the transgender community who is begging at the signal, who are doing sex work? Even doctors don't touch you. They sit next to you and prescribe medicines. They are not ready to count your blood pressure. They feel we are. And the one basic thing, Cyrus and all the media and people sitting, it is the most most, grieving thing for a human is to deny its own human existence. For the maximum mainstream society, transgender and hijras are transparent. They don't even exist. And the society adds upon to say, why don't you all work? None of the people will even keep you as a super who talk about too much of human rights, or all those A-class people in the cream of the society speaks that this should be happening, that should be happening. They don't even start at their end. And then they accuse of the community who has been denied constitutional rights, human rights, access to medical facilities, even public healthcare sector where we are. Only the time came when HIV came, then the people thought, okay, hijras also have to be seen. Why they have to be seen? Because the mainstream society men come. Because we are women. We are not women, we are feminine. And we are much more feminine than women also at times.
Yeah, thank you very much, Cyrus. We get a lot of complaints and a lot of cases that are referred to us of acute discrimination in the area of right to education, health, evictions in the context of housing, and employment. Basic issues of just jobs and livelihoods, coming from stigmatized communities, and in particular from the transgendered community and LGBTI. It's cut across on issues of class, of gender, of rural and urban, and very much caste and other marginalized identities. So if you have a person from a lower caste or a Dalit who is also from the rural area and a woman, a lesbian, it would be very difficult for her to not only come out, but also access, after she comes out, any of the basic services and basic rights which should be accruing to her by the sheer virtue that she's a human being. So it's a very, very happy moment for us in the UN to be here to amplify the voices which are already very loud now in this moment with the LGBTI and the transgendered community, where they are asking for basic human rights, which are their rights and human dignity. And I think this battle, which began a long while ago, will continue for a bit. It's a moment of enormous excitement with the curative petition and with the TG decision of the Apex Code. I think we are excited, also a little nervous at this moment, and all the power to all of you here who are fighting this battle, and we are with you from the UN. Thank you very much.
As Imran said, either you feel for a cause or you don't. It comes from within. Yeah, it's not a very diplomatic or politically correct beauty queen cause. Definitely, as many people ask me why this cause, why not something else, it's you stand up for something only because you feel it from here. You can't just change people's attitudes with just laws and policies. You have to change people's attitudes from the heart and the mind also. And I had to change my attitude first because I started in this industry at a very young age of 16. And my mentors, the people who taught me everything that I am today, even to something as simple as putting an eyeliner, people who stood by me. In fact, today I am here because of transgender makeup artist who actually sent my application for Miss India. I ended up winning, and he used to be like a local guardian to me when I used to live in Calcutta. When he passed away, the last thing he had told me on phone was that, Celina, I don't know if I will ever be able to have a happy family. I cannot be with the man I love. The man, I cannot have a family. I cannot have children. And I am just sort of in a prison. And I don't wish to be in that. And 1 week after that, he died in a tragic accident. And that's when I woke up and I realized that there are many people who are living in a prison. And we take our basic rights so much for granted. Nobody is asking for extra or separate rights for the LGBT community. What we are talking about is equal rights for all. That's all that we are talking about. And I feel that, coming to our video, it is an initiative of the Free and Equal campaign to present, to connect with the masses and the classes through that one thing which always never fails to bring a smile on people's face, the emerging trend of Bollywood. the universal language of music, you know. Music can make you cry, music can make you laugh, music can just make you, people who can't dance, and music can do many things to a human being which yours truly would be in a better place to explain with our MTV background, both of us. And honestly, music is the best way to connect to people. And we thought, why not pull together the emerging trend of Bollywood, which was of course Mr. Radcliffe's idea, and get a great track. Neeraj composed a wonderful rendition of Uthe Sabke Kadam and made me sing it. And here we are with the video, with a beautiful message for everyone that it is not about gay rights, it's about basic human rights, and together we can build a world that is free and equal. Due respect to everybody's religion, I am a child of a Christian mother and a Hindu father. I've been asked all my life, what are you? What are you? What are you? So it was always, I used to always turn to my parents and ask them, what am I? So they said, choose for yourself. Now my parents said that to me and I chose a lot for myself. No religion teaches you to discriminate, to insult another human being's basic right. That's what every religion teaches you. No religion teaches you to humiliate other people. That's what we should learn from religions and not what people interpret religion to be. Giving somebody their rights does not diminish your rights in any way. It's as simple as that. And it's got nothing to do. I would like to reiterate here. In no way have we shown a marriage here. This video, my friend, is about a welcome of a boy who brings his very special friend. Maybe he's the life partner, maybe he's going to be the life partner. So we've left that to the next video. We have to take the first step in faith. We don't have to see the whole staircase. That's what Dr. Martin Luther King said. And what I would like to say is that people who cannot have an access to this video, we do very soon intend to have a tie-up with various channels who have pledged their support to us and have a run of the video, thanks to Saregama's help as well, on all channels. So I'm sure this video will have a very big reach to the people who do not have access to the internet. I would like to take the opportunity to maybe clarify this a little bit for you. I think this is a movement of the people, for the people, and by the people. Irrespective of whoever comes into power, this movement will continue. Because it is about everybody's story. A life which is full and that a human being can perform to their maximum in every way. Yeah. Most importantly, I would like to say is that I wish all the political parties put aside their agendas and think for the interest, in the interest of the population of India. That's all. As you know that I have been very involved with the United Nations and their wonderful endeavors with the Free and Equal campaign. And I don't think in order to remain successful, a person cannot take a break. A person has to work 24/7 at one thing. One has, as a human being, you have to explore every side of your personality, whether as a singer, whether as an activist, whether as a mother, a friend, every aspect of your personality, and I've just been doing that. I would like to, मैं आपका सवाल इंग्लिश में आंसर करूंगी क्योंकि हमारे बहुत से, ये मेरा कमबैक नहीं है, मैं कहीं गई नहीं थी कि मैं वापस आ रही हूँ. जैसे कि आप सबको मालूम होगा कि ये सब्जेक्ट, विवादक सब्जेक्ट चुनने का अभी मौका है नहीं क्योंकि मैं हमेशा इस सब्जेक्ट में इन्वॉल्व हूँ. एंड आप भी मेरी तमाम प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस खुद अटेंड कर चुके हैं पिछले 9 साल से. सो जो इंसान 9 साल से इस विवादक सब्जेक्ट के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, उसका इस सब्जेक्ट को लेकर वापस आने का सवाल उठता ही नहीं है. इफ यू टॉकिंग अबाउट माई रिटर्न, इट वुड बी इन द नेक्स्ट नो एंट्री. आपके सवाल का जवाब इस तरह देना चाहूंगी कि whenever there is a revolution or a movement, okay, हजारों लोग साथ चलते हैं एक क्रांति में और हजारों लोग ऐसे होते हैं जो कि उंगली उठा के पॉइंट करते हैं. तो वो तो हमेशा रहेगी बात. जब हम कोई मुद्दा उठाएंगे तो हजारों लोग हैं जो शायद अग्री ना करें, लेकिन इसका ये मतलब नहीं है कि दिस इज नॉट अ LGBT is just like everyone else. They are bona fide citizens of India.
सिखाने एजुकेशन के लिए शुरू करी तो लोग उन पे गोबर फेंके. राजा राम मोहन रॉय ने कहा कि सती बंद करो तो उन पे कितना कटाक्ष हुआ. और आज चाहे वो किन्नरों की बात हो या समलैंगिक की बात हो, तो ये कोई बड़ी विवाद अगर कहे तो मीडिया हमारा सबसे बड़ा अलाय रहा है और न्यूज़ मेकर ही विवाद करते ना, और विवाद हम किस बाबा और किस धर्मगुरु के बारे में जाने। और जब जो इंसान धर्मगुरु नहीं है, आप जिसके बारे में भी बोल रहे हैं, अगर वो धर्मगुरु ही हम नहीं मानते, धर्म जरूरी नहीं होता है। जब तक इंसान जिंदा है, पहले इंसानियत बाद में धर्म। और हमारा समाज जो है, चाहे वो किन्नरों का हो या समलैंगिक का, आप कोई भी शास्त्र उठा के देखिए, कोई भी रिलीजन उठा के देखिए, इसमें कुछ विवाद नहीं। विवाद हमारा समाज बना रहा है, और समाज को ये हक नहीं बनता कि आप समाज के एक घटक को आप क्रिमिनल बना दो, आप समाज के एक घटक को अनलीगल बना दो, आप समाज के एक घटक को पूरा अनदेखा कर दो, आप समाज के लोगों को, कीड़े मकोड़ों को भी लॉ है उनके संरक्षण के लिए। पर मैं मनुष्य होते हुए या हमारे लोग मनुष्य होते हुए लॉ नहीं है। ये हमारी लड़ाई, और सलीना तो पहले से है और बहुत सारे कटाक्ष उन पे हुए हैं। मैं कोई सपोर्ट नहीं कर रही हूँ सलीना या इमरान की, बहुत सालों से ये चला आ रहा है। आप हमारे अलाय बनिए या खोल के मतलब सही तरीके से बता दीजिए कि नहीं सपोर्ट करना है तो नहीं। तो एक शेर याद आता है मुझे, गुर तुझे मुबारक मुझे जुदाई का गम नहीं, मेरा हक मैं लेके रहूंगी और मेरे समाज का हक हम दिला के रहेंगे।
जैसा कि आपको पता है कि आई हैव बीन इन्वॉल्व इन दिस कॉज फॉर वेरी वेरी लॉन्ग। मुझे अगर किसी का डर होता है, if I was afraid of someone, I would have withdrawn out of it. I have been through this right from the beginning, and I'm not afraid of anyone raising their fingers or assassinating my character. मुझे किसी चीज़ का डर नहीं है. When you take a stand in life, you have to stand by your resolve.
यूनाइटेड नेशंस के लिए आज एक बहुत बड़ा दिन है, क्योंकि आज आप लोग सबके प्रेजेंस के द्वारा ये मुद्दा बहुत उठ के जगह जगह पहुँचेगा। एंड यही हमारे कैंपेन का जो कोर ऑब्जेक्टिव है, इज़ टू हैव मिलियंस ऑफ कॉन्वर्सेशंस अराउंड। मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा अनुभव रहा, क्योंकि म्यूज़िक ही ऐसा एक माध्यम है जिससे हम ज़्यादा लोगों तक, बिकॉज म्यूज़िक जो है यूनिवर्सल लैंग्वेज है और हम ज़्यादा लोगों तक पहुंच सकते हैं। मैंने कभी सिंगर के एस्पेक्ट से इस वीडियो को इतना ध्यान नहीं दिया जितना मैंने ध्यान दिया है कि म्यूज़िक के माध्यम से हम जितने ज़्यादा लोगों तक पहुंच सकते हैं। इसीलिए आई डिसाइडेड टू सिंग फॉर दिस ईयर। As a spokesperson of the United Nations, I would like to reiterate the fact that whoever comes into the power, our job with Free and Equal campaign is to be able to work with whichever government that is there, in together with the government. I know it is not always the same thing. Every government has their own ideologies and agendas. We do not know which government is going to come to power. I just hope that all political parties can just put aside their differences for once and think for the people, of the people and by the people, the constitutional guarantee that they give us when we read our doctrine of constitution, which says we the people of India. Let's change करना है। हम लोग के देश में इतने रिलीजन्स हैं, इतने कल्चरल डिफरेंट बैकग्राउंड्स हैं, सबका माइंडसेट चेंज करना तो एक रात में होगा नहीं। इट इज़ अ ऑनगोइंग जर्नी। आई होप दैट वी हैव द सपोर्ट ऑफ ऑल पॉलिटिक्स। अगर कुछ अच्छा इफेक्ट होता है कोर्ट के डिसीजन में, सो देयर इज़ नथिंग लाइक इट। आई वुड टोटली अग्री, बट प्रेशराइज हम किसी को किसी भी चीज़ करने से कुछ भी प्रेशराइज नहीं करना चाहते। वी वॉन्ट टू ब्रिंग द रियल फैक्ट्स इन फ्रंट ऑफ पीपल, एंड वी वॉन्ट पीपल टू मेक द चॉइस to support human rights.